Okay, now to a real-life crime that sounds like the scene out of a movie. Thieves break in and steal jewelry from one of the most famous museums in forever around the world.
Yes, Hannah Flood joins us. She's got details on this big story. I mean, it's very unbelievable, like in this day and age, in the technological state that we're in, that this was able to happen.
I know, and like the more you like uncover the layers of it, you're like, how on earth? It is literally out of a movie. We were talking about some historic jewels stolen from the Louvre in Paris. The museum is closed today, actually, while this investigation continues. And what's really wild about the story is that the thieves broke into the building in broad daylight while the museum was open to visitors. So this all went down Sunday morning between like 9:30 and 9:40 their time. And if you can see right there, that truck with that ladder on top of it, that's how they got up to a window, then broke through that window on that balcony there and got into the Gallery of Apollo, where two thieves cut through the glass enclosures there that were holding these jewels. They had like battery-powered drills, essentially, that they were able to get through the glass. They threatened the guards, who ran off, and the thieves were able to steal items from those glass display cases. Everything happened in under 7 minutes, and the thieves reportedly took off on scooters and got away. How European, right?
I looked at these. These look more like motorcycles, to be clear.
Okay,
it wasn't
so
like the little stand-up scooter. Like,
picture like a Lime scooter.
Yeah,
okay,
no.
So we're talking like European moped kind of stuff.
Yes.
The jewels that they stole are priceless, quote, priceless in value. Reportedly, they were jewelry from the collection of Napoleon and the Empress. Experts say if the thieves are trying to cash out quickly here, they might just melt down the precious metals and then take the stones and try to sell them. These pieces have value even without all of the historical context. Another note that I think is fascinating from all of this that would make a great scene when it's a movie one day is that they actually dropped a crown that belonged to Napoleon III's wife as they were making their way out of Dodge. So imagine just on the streets of Paris, just ding, 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 this golden jeweled crown falls onto the sidewalk as they're trying to get away.
It's crazy.
It's wild. And the museum was open to visitors. I mean, this wasn't like a middle of the night thing. Another piece of this that I think is really interesting is that there were a lot of reports of employees talking about staffing shortages and security shortages. And it was just like, oh, that's just like very modern day, that the information that is put out there into the ether could be being monitored. I would be so curious. I mean, I have many questions for the thieves, but you know, if they were like, hey, we're hearing that security might not be all it's cracked up to be at this museum, right? Let's take our shot.
If you're just gonna like recut them and melt them down, just break into a jewelry store. Like if you're not going to keep them.
Because like the rubies and whatever, they're like this, I mean, you can get 5,000 of them versus just a little jewelry store.
Yeah, but all of a sudden on the black market, they're like, we have 5,000 special cut rubies suddenly.
Right.
But just, to me, I'm like, that is just such a big, like you go do this at a little store, like nobody's, I mean, they'll track you and try to find you, but no one's going to talk about it, right? But this, like now everybody's watching.
And crazy too that you think that because they essentially disguise themselves as construction workers, they roll up that thing and no one even bats an eye. That because if you were in a normal situation, you're like, why is there a crane coming down? I mean, the Louvre is constantly under construction too. And so you, oh, okay, they must be working on the scaffolding up there. Like that's why they're on the balcony. No, they're robbing the place.
I know, amazing.
I can't wait for, you know, George Clooney and Brad Pitt to do an Ocean's 22 or whatever it is.
I know, even just for more information to come out on this, I'm actually kind of surprised that we don't have surveillance footage yet. Maybe they'll release that. Maybe they're keeping it close to the chest. They don't want to give anybody any ideas here.
But I know they tracked them like on the scooters through the town.
Oh, they did? Okay.
Cameras everywhere. So like they have some type of a route that they at least are looking at. We probably haven't heard.
Will they ever resurface? Will this be like a ruby slipper situation that we had here in Minnesota?
We'll find out.
Pretty much the same level.
Yeah, pretty much the same thing.
Hannah, thank you.